vagina just got all this intense tingling. And my mind can easily say that's sexual, but it's not. It's not. It's definitely energy in that area, intensely tingling, and it's not desire for sex. It's not orgasm stimulation. It's weird. It's incredible, and I'm confused about it. And I'm going to jump out on a limb and say your mother was raped or molested as a very young child. Sexually abused herself. Maybe even as a tiny.
Possibility, yeah.
Where eating got confused. The need to eat to suckle, drink, all the energy in that eating, all that isn't here anymore. It's down here in my vagina. It's in the wrong place. Something caused it. Someone caused it. And now all I can bring to you, your entire quality of life, even now, all I can bring to you is that energy dynamic. And it feels very wrong, but there is no right or wrong. Appropriate, inappropriate, it goes to the plane of it just is. Something in my mind is saying it's unfortunate. That what happened, that I bring this to you now, and it is what it is. Because I'm just a baby. There's nothing I can do about it. It's neurologically entrained in my nerves. It's something that's just irreversible. I'm stuck like this, and I'm terrified, and I need you. I need you because there's no one else to fill this. I need him to eat.
It sounds like your mom is. It sounds like your mom is looking for a parent in you.
No, not just a parent. Something more inappropriate than
I know what that is. I know what that is. I am.
Yeah, I feel as your mom lost her power, and I guess getting it from you is the way she can feel that she can regain that strength.
I know what it is. I know what it is.
He's right. I just let go. I feel free.
I know what it is. I know what it is.
What is it, Zeke?
Zeke, what is it?
Your parts want to know. Tell your parts.
It's okay.
She wants oral sex, is what she wants, right? She wants oral
I
sex.
didn't hear that.
That's what I hear. She keeps sucking on something. What is she sucking on?
If it's
Well,
not you, it'll be something.
it's me. It's me. That's what it is. I mean, why? I mean, that's the whole thing. Is why sugarcoat it? That's what you want. And there's all these ways of denying it, right? That's what you want, right? That's what you've always wanted. You're always looking down there. You were looking down there when I was 12. You're lifting the bed covers, looking down there. That's what you want. That's what you've always wanted, right? I mean, let's just come out and say it.
It wasn't me. It was this energy in my vagina. It's so intense. my brain is just sucked down into this intense energy all around my vulva that's unbearable. It's so intense. It's pain.
I mean, all it is
I can't even feed you. I can't nurse you. And I can't even feel my breast when you're nursing me. Because I just feel that intense pain. And it's getting displaced onto you. There's nothing. Your eye said it right. All my power is gone. My brain, it's like from back here, as if someone takes a big plug with multiple attachments and sticks in the back of my brain. Like if you ever saw the Matrix, just sticks in the back of my brain and it's using me as like this battery. So, and just doing that gesture, just recognizing that, I feel like this connection, almost like to the divine, but it's not, it's a replacement, it's an invasion, almost like a machine, sucking the life out of me, and making me think I'm connecting to the divine. It's nothing to do with the divine. It's an illusion. I'm in a matrix. And this leash is around my neck, and this plug isn't sucking energy out of me. Now I'm confused because I just shifted from this mother identification, losing its mind and power, to this feeling of like mother tapping in and sucking that power from Zeke. That's the beginning. At the beginning, I just, coming in as mom, I just kept thinking Zeke, like I'm pulsing in your name. Almost like this section is just going sucking Zeke. And more I'm playing this out, the stronger the feeling my vagina is getting, but it's also getting more bearable. Like I'm feeling some energy in my head, and it's not reducing the energy in my vagina that hurts, that's stimulant, but it's matching it more, so I can feel something else instead. I'm just thinking about you. Zeke. Just thinking about you is like covering that feeling of my vulva on fire, like painful. And you know, honestly, going from mom identification to the voice identification, I'm a different part of your mom that is like completely empty of any of my own power. The eye said it, and the eye hit the nail on the head, and now I can see it and viscerally feel what I just described. And I'm going to tell you, Zeke, this has nothing at all to do with you. This has to do with a massive malfunction in your mother's uterus energy system. And she's powerless. And now I can feel that drive, that passion is coming back as the voice that I was when I was protecting you from the mom. Now I'm protecting you from the little mom's voice, saying, Zeke, it's not your responsibility to fix this for her. You can't. And you can't be the one to feed this lack and this loss and this hunger, because you're never going to be enough. Nothing is ever going to be enough. Just don't sacrifice yourself to feed this void of power. Take your power back. I mean, I'm going to offer something to you. This is getting weird. I'm sorry, Zeke. This is the weirdest constellation resonance I've ever done. But imagine that right here. I'll give you one. So imagine this is really big. This big. This big. And these ponds, there's a bunch of them all over it. Like 6 of them in a circle. And one in the center. And this pond is stuck. And let's see if I can. I'm going to put it back to you so I can't do anything. But picture this pond. Right here. Can you see it?
Yeah.
It's stuck. Like a big one, right? It's stuck into the back of your head. Right in that soft spot.
Yeah.
In your cranium, right where the bone gets soft, in that angle right there. This piece is just stuck in there. Stuck. Like, I, being mom, plug myself into you. And I'm hearing you. You know what I'm going to offer you as mom, because I can't do it, because I might die, but your mom won't really die, right? So I'm worried about that. But this mom feels like it's going to die when you do this, but it gives you permission.
Pull the plug.
To pull the plug.
Pull the plug.
So reach up into the screen so all your brides can see it. And just do a big pulling movement with your hand. Just pull this plug.
There he goes. Did it. I did it.
Now, this part, all that fear this part had, that it was just going to shrivel up into a ball and dehydrate and shrivel and disappear. That's not what's happening. It's not what's happening. What's actually happening is this part is tapping right back into that coping mechanism.
Yeah.
The big, bad, mean, scary monster. Taking and sucking. So I tapped right so you can pull that flag. Then I get like this.
Yeah.
Back to that one. My arm muscles are all tight, right? But now, that I'm not plugged into you. So maybe you could say something like, I take my power back. However you would phrase it. You know? Can you say that? I took my power back, Mom?
I took my power back, Mom. Take my power back.
I'm just thinking bullshit.
I'm taking my power back.
But I'm feeling weak.
Taking my power back.
Bullshit.
I'm taking my power back. I'm taking my power back.
Thinking, damn it. You can't do that.
I can't. I'm taking my power back.
Like my skull is just like an oyster. Living open.
Nah.
That's what I feel like. Someone's just taking my skull with its fingers and just cracking it open like a coconut.
Good.
I'm being dramatic, aren't I?
I love it.
Dramatic.
Love it. Thank you. That is just amazing.
I feel like saying that I'm proud of you.
I like that. I appreciate that.
I'm proud of you for taking your power back. You're not a weak little slight anymore.
Uh-huh.
I respect that you took your power back.
I take my power back.
Zeke, could you check in with I am?
I am?
I feel the leash, the collar is gone.
Uh-huh.
I'm feeling like I'm recharging.
Uh-huh.
You know, I have my energy's coming back. I can feel it.
Uh-huh.
And you may want to check in with the soul before we close the process and see if they have anything else to say before you release everyone.
Go ahead, Saul. Speak what's on your mind.
I had to disengage the whole time. Mom and the voice was talking. I had to hide.
I know.
I had to just not be there.
I know.
But I did. At the end, I am envisioning now opening the door and going out, and the sunlight is hitting my.
Go ahead, it's okay. I know. The truth is, the three things can't be hidden, the moon, the sun, and the truth. It has to come out. I mean, it's obscene, I know. It's horrible to hear that. It has to come out, see? Go ahead, let it out.
I feel like I'm the 8-year-old coming out of the cave and seeing the sun for the first time. Letting it shine on me and feeling the warmth and feeling centered and feel love for myself and only myself and only thinking of myself and being happy with that.
And I'm happy with that. I want that. It feels good. It feels good that you're thinking for yourself for the first time, because always you think about everybody else, right? I want you feeling it. You feel good. I'm proud of you. You thinking for yourself. Don't feel bad about. Why would you feel bad about that? You sound like you're ashamed of that. You should be thinking about yourself for once, right?
That's you talking.
What about you, Zeke? It's your 8-year-old. She's representing your 8-year-old self. Your 8-year-old part.
You understand, Zeke? That was you.
Yeah, I know that was me. I know it was you also, but it is also. I mean, you are me, right?
It's true. How does that feel? Like a good place to close? Do you think that
It feels wonderful. I mean, that is it. That is it. It's a lot to assimilate. There's a lot. It's just.
Yeah, it's a lot, and it's a lot for the representatives to hold for so long.
The voice. Go ahead, please.
Just want to share that I shifted from mom to the voice, and now I feel like I'm your voice. And I just want to show you what your voice had to say. That's so beautiful. This is you. This is you that showed. It has to come out. The moon, the sun, the truth. That's you. That's what your voice said. And it's beautiful.
It is. I know I am beautiful, and I want the whole world to see that.
So your next, if you want to do another intention with someone with this method, you can include I and want, and then it will be more like an intention. This was more of an exploration. So you can keep that in mind, and also it's good at the end of a process to do what you did with Lorraine and just tell your representatives thank you, and that you release them from representing what they've been representing, and that you see them as who they are.
Okay. Thank you, Antonio. I release you from representing I am back to Antonio. Honored for your presence in my life, and you back to Antonio. Thank you. And Alice, I thank you for representing the soul, my soul, and I release you from being my soul, and I release you back into Alice, and I love you, and I'm sorry.
Thank you. No reason to be sorry.
I forgive you, and thank you.
Thank you.
And the voice, Susanna, I release you from being the voice and from being my mom. And I appreciate you so much for speaking the unspeakable. And I release you back into Susanna. Thank you all.
My pleasure.
I also want to thank all of you for helping my brother and I.
Thank
It
you.
really helped me also.
Yeah, oftentimes when we represent, there can be things that can be very helpful for us. I find that as well. Alice, thank you for showing up for Zeke the way you did, and Antonio as well, and Susanna.
Thank you,
I'm
everyone.
going to turn off my video and my audio because it's late here, and I'm gonna leave the room open in case anybody wants to continue chatting.
Thank you, Malia.
Thank you, Alice. Thank you, Zeke.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Alice, I just want to, if you have like 30 seconds, I just want to acknowledge how hard this must be for you to see as his sister. And that these things were going on in your mother too. And that part pulling away, meaning to hide, is also part of you.
Absolutely.
Because this is hard to take in at any age, at any point that your mother had this going on.
Absolutely.
You're a girl, you know.
I do feel like my soul leaves the body very often because I can't take it. And that's part of my sickness. So this was very, very therapeutic, and as much as it was hard to do, it was better than anything, that I've been feeling for my brother. It feels therapeutic, and I so appreciate you guys taking this whole time at night to be here for us. I can't believe that your heart is just.
My sentiments exactly, Alice. You spoke it. Because I was doing that in previous meetings, saying how much I appreciate it. Now this is Zeke, you're embarrassing people. Just say thank you and close the meeting. And that's I feel that's all I can do.
Well, good night. I'm gonna say goodbye.
So will I. Good night. Good night. Thank you.
Good night.
Good night. It's talking something. She's sucking on something, Alice. What do you think it is? She's sucking on something, Alice. What do you think it is? What do you think of it? What else could it be?